Starting a meat processing plant is a significant undertaking, one that requires careful planning, a solid understanding of regulations, and a commitment to quality and safety. Whether you're an entrepreneur aiming to break into the industry, a farmer looking to add value to your livestock, or simply curious about how meat processing operations are established, this comprehensive guide will walk you through each step of the process, from concept to operation. The journey begins with understanding the scope and purpose of your meat processing plant. Ask yourself, what kind of meat will you process? Will you focus on beef, pork, poultry, or a combination? Are you aiming for fresh cuts, value-added products like sausages or specialty meats? Defining your niche early on will help tailor every aspect of your business plan and operational design. Once you've determined your focus, it's time to conduct thorough market research. Study your target market. Are you serving local consumers, supplying restaurants, or targeting regional distributors? Identify your competitors and analyze what sets your business apart. Understanding demand, pricing structures, and consumer preferences in your area will provide the foundation for a business that can thrive. With a clear vision, the next step is creating a robust business plan. This document should outline your objectives, strategies, financial projections, staffing needs, and marketing approaches. A well-crafted business plan not only guides your actions, but is also essential when seeking financing, whether through banks, investors, or government grants. Financing is a crucial aspect of starting any meat processing plant. Costs can range from purchasing land and constructing facilities to acquiring equipment, securing licenses, and hiring employees. Reach out to local agricultural development programs, banks, and potential investors to explore funding options. Be prepared to demonstrate the viability and profitability of your venture with detailed financial projections. Now, let's talk about regulations. The meat processing industry is highly regulated for food safety and public health. Depending on your location, you'll need to comply with federal, state, and local regulations. In many countries, this involves obtaining inspection and licensing from authorities such as the USDA in the United States or similar agencies elsewhere. Understand the specific requirements for facility design, waste management, product labeling, and sanitation protocols. Consider consulting with a regulatory expert early in the process to ensure your plant is compliant from day one. Once you've addressed the regulatory framework, focus shifts to location and facility design. Your plant site should be accessible to both livestock suppliers and customers, with sufficient space for future expansion. Pay close attention to environmental considerations. Proper waste disposal, water supply, and energy efficiency are not only regulatory requirements, but also contribute to sustainable operations. Designing your facility involves more than just walls and machinery. You'll need separate areas for receiving livestock, slaughtering, processing, packaging, and cold storage. The layout should promote a smooth workflow, minimize contamination risks, and ensure employee safety. Invest in high-quality equipment tailored to your specific products, such as slaughter lines, cutting tables, grinders, mixers, and vacuum sealers. Automation can increase efficiency and consistency, but balance it with your budget and the skills of your workforce. Speaking of workforce, building a skilled, reliable team is essential. Depending on your plant's size, you'll need butchers, food safety specialists, packers, maintenance staff, and administrative personnel. Prioritize thorough training in hygiene, equipment use, and safety protocols. Encourage a culture of continuous improvement, where employees are empowered to identify issues and suggest solutions. With your facility built and your team assembled, it's time to establish standard operating procedures. These are detailed instructions covering every aspect of daily operations, from receiving animals to shipping finished products. Develop comprehensive food safety management systems, such as hazard analysis and critical control points, known as HACCP, to identify and address potential hazards at every stage of production. Document all procedures and ensure they're regularly reviewed and updated. Now, let's address sourcing. Reliable, high-quality livestock suppliers are the backbone of your operation. Forge strong relationships with local farmers or ranchers who adhere to ethical and sustainable practices. Consistent quality in raw materials translates directly to the quality of your final products, and building trust within the agricultural community can help secure a steady supply. As you approach your plant's launch, don't overlook branding and marketing. Craft a compelling brand story that emphasizes your commitment to quality, safety, and customer satisfaction. Design attractive packaging and labels that comply with regulations but also stand out on store shelves. Build an online presence through a website and social media, sharing the journey of your plant and the care behind your products. Reach out to potential customers through tastings, farm visits, and partnerships with local businesses. Once operations begin, monitor everything carefully. Track production metrics, inventory levels, sales data, and customer feedback. Use this information to refine your processes, minimize waste, and improve profitability. Regularly review your compliance with regulations and update your food safety protocols as needed. Continuous training and open communication with your team are vital for maintaining high standards and adapting to new challenges. Sustainability is an increasingly important concern for modern consumers and regulators alike. Implement practices that reduce energy use, minimize waste, and recycle byproducts where possible. Explore options like composting, rendering, or supplying bones and trimmings to pet food processors. These initiatives can lower costs, create new revenue streams, and enhance your reputation as a responsible business. As your plant grows, consider opportunities for expansion. You might introduce new product lines, upgrade equipment, or target new markets. Stay informed about industry trends, such as plant-based alternatives and changing consumer preferences, so you can adapt and innovate. Finally, remember that success in the meat processing industry comes from a commitment to quality, transparency, and community involvement. Take pride in providing safe, delicious products that support local agriculture and satisfy customers. Celebrate your milestones, learn from challenges, and stay dedicated to continuous improvement. Starting a meat processing plant is a complex, rewarding journey. By following these step-by-step guidelines, defining your goals, mastering regulations, designing efficient facilities, building a skilled team, and committing to quality and sustainability, you'll be well equipped to turn your vision into a thriving reality. Whether you're feeding your community or building a regional brand, the future of smart, responsible meat processing is in your hands.